Yeah, change up your signs. All right, we restarted our software, and hopefully that means you have audio. Can you give us a shout out there on the YouTube page? Tell us if you have both video and audio. Let's see how that works, Caroline. I'm still getting feed. Yeah, it should be back now. They have audio. What I'm trying to do is stop the feedback into my own headset. What's that? There. Now let's see if that works. So Williston gets the first goal of the game. 1-0 Williston as we're trying to fix our technical difficulties here. Williston. All right, hopefully we have everything settled. That was a little bit of a wild start to the Beehive for us, as well as the opening game was a 9-1 victory. CU beat Montana State 9-1. All right, we'll see if we can catch up to the game here. As we're nearing near the midway point of the opening period, 1-0 Williston. NAU works it into the Williston zone, but the defense is there. They can't clear. That was right on the blue line. And the linesman says play on. NAU in the neutral zone. Now they send it across. Too wide into the zone they work. Look at the net. Shoot. And a save by Buttazzoni. Oh, a hard check there by Williston. Socket really put a man into the boards. A good check. There's a high tip. Ooh, and a save, Buttazzoni. Oh, my. A beautiful tip there. Off the stick of Lomax for NAU. Hoffman on the puck, works it up along the far wall, and the Tetons eventually clear. A little bit of a rough bounce there. But they regather, send it the length of the ice. It will be an icing. The Tetons unable to change, and NAU will send out some fresh legs. These teams met up in the Arizona Classic a couple of weeks ago from Prescott. Williston came away with the victory, which was interesting because this same NAU team beat Utah State, but Utah State had beat Williston. So teams trading losses and victories, which makes the standings quite interesting. Here's a nice bounce pass. In stride come the Tetons. Send it across, and it's out of the reach of number 7, Tustin. He'll regather, but he's into the neutral zone, and NAU, a good check there, jars the puck free. Playing it for Williston is Welticall, number 6. And then an errant pass. That'll be picked up by NAU, Pascal. Pascal sends it behind his own netminder, and then he'll get it back. No, it's knocked down, and he'll try the near side. Now they clear. They'll work into the Williston zone, will the NAU team. We don't know the mascot for NAU. We should. We saw this NAU team, but hey, that's why I'm a noob. I'm a rookie at this. With speed, here come the Tetons. Ooh, and a chip. Good save by Gosnell for NAU. He just chipped the puck up and out of play. Dangerous play there for NAU. Nearly a 2-on-1. But the Tetons late on a shift. They'll make a line change here. Williams, a good face-off win, but it's between the defenders. And squirts to the neutral zone. Played by Johnson, and he sends a strike across for Williams. He'll carry it in, but it's poked off his stick and played there by the NAU team. Oh, they lost an edge. And a drop pass for the Tetons and unable to capitalize. Puck comes near side. Williams can't poke it in, but he'll send it straight away high slot. Stick handling, still waiting. Good defense by NAU. As they're in the shooting lanes, there's another one that comes on. Bushy, 27, playing good defense for the NAU team. And Gosnell makes a good save. Caroline, go to the live page. Lumberjacks, thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Face off in the Lumberjack zone on the second effort. They make the save. Another good check by Hoffman, number 3. Or that's 33 that time. For the Tetons, puck at the point, tipped, and a save by Gosnell. A good-looking play on a tip. Number 33, we don't have that name. Let me check. Nikita Zerskis, 33. And Hoffman looking for a one-timer. Loose puck in the high slot. They chip it forward. That's going to be a race for the puck. A possible 2-on-1 for the Jacks. But Hoffman will gather it for the Tetons. Some crossover skating, and now he's got some speed. Works it through the neutral zone, but he chipped it too far. That means the Lumberjacks have it. There's a puck behind Buttazzoni. They dig it out of the corner. Zerskis has it, and his clearing pass knocked down. He'll shake a hand as he took a slash. No penalty coming. He'll pick up the puck. Skated into the zone and just offsides. One extra move. Too bad. He had an open winger. On that far side, Khan. Or Ocon. Okay, O-N. Both teams will change here. So we have a little bit of help here on the camera. Normally my son Lane is here to help. He had to work. He'll be here for the second period, but thank you to all of our helpers here. My daughter Caroline, by way of introduction, is running the software and got us set up on the audio there when it wasn't working. So she's a junior in high school and knows more than I do for sure. My name is Steve Coleman. I'm the regular play-by-play guy for Utah State. I'm just some old dude that loves hockey. And this is our 6th season of broadcasting Utah State Aggies ice hockey. I do it together with my son, kind of a hobby we have here. We're definitely not trying to go pro, that's for sure. So I just left my job for the day and showed up over here a half hour ago. And trying to make it work for all of you guys. To the best of our abilities. Along the hash marks, they send the puck straight away. Look at the net. Oh, and then fan on it. As he had that set up a little bit. It's a power play right now for the Tetons. And they've got it set up here. They'll send it straight away where it's held by Forrest. Looking for a back pass. Nobody there. As tied up in front was the captain for the Tetons. They'll send a cross-ice pass. Forrest has it again. Straight away. Now he shoots looking for a deflection. That's knocked down by the defense. And the Lumberjacks able to clear the zone. Johnson, forced from behind his net. He'll skate it forward. 4 wide. The Tetons into the zone. A good play there by number 14 for the Lumberjacks, with the puck still loose in the zone, picked up by the Tetons. They'll send it across. Looking for it there is Kraft. He'll send it behind the net, and it's picked up by Winkle. Winkle challenged, and they'll tie it up in the corner. The Jacks trying to kill off a penalty. They've got 23 seconds to go. Still tied up. Jacks doing a good job on the kill. Now skating away with the puck, looking for a wraparound. Loose in front and a save, Gosnell. Oh, the puck just hopped over the stick of number 9, Lincoln, as he tried to bang it into a wide open cage. The penalty expired. Back onto the ice comes number 16, Miller. 3-on-2 for the Jacks. They skate it wide, peel off in the corner, try to cut back, and that's played nicely by Johnson. The Jacks get it back. They're in the near corner. Look out in front, still hold. Pressured by Kraft. Try to wrap around. He can't jam it in. Rebound kicked out by Johnson. It comes the length of the ice. The Tetons want to change. They'll make it, and they'll back in position. It's Hoffman who will pick it up behind Buttazzoni and drift it along the near wall. Working for it there is number 14. We don't have that one. And we'll check. Lensmeyer wears 14 for the Tetons. Barrett throws a check. He can't jar the puck free. The Tetons are still on it. Open man is at the point. They send it, and it gets through the skates. Buttazzoni will come over. He'll set it up and play it off the backhand. The reverse direction for Hoffman. Sent forward and working it there is Lensmeyer. He wants to shoot. That's wide of the net. Blocker down by Gosnell, but it was wide anyway. Loose in the neutral zone as the physical play picks up. Here late in the first period. And that's Mahood for NAU, who brings a big shoulder. Lensmeyer was on it for the Tetons, and it's chipped in on the cross-ice dump. Tetons again want to make a change, and that will allow Langiel to work the puck, but it's stolen away from him. Sent in front by Williston, knocked down at the defense. Barrett was in position. Tetons have it again. They'll send it toward the net. That's chipped, hits a defenseman up on the top of this, or in the high slot, and goes out of play. I'll tell you what, this job's a lot easier when you know at least one team. Maybe by the end of this little classic here at the Beehive, maybe Sunday will sound a little better. It's a lot of names to learn, that's for sure. A nice shot there. Comes in off the stick of Williams, and a good save by Gosnell. Loose puck along the near wall, and they try to send it through, and that's a good poke check by number 10, Johnson. NAU gets a shot on net. Loose puck right in front. They jam away. And I'll tell you what, there is a great defensive play by Williams, who clears out the front of the net, and NAU can't jam it in. So we had a little trouble getting started here with our broadcast. We hope you found us here if you're a Williston fan or an NAU fan. Did you get it working? Buddy? It's giving a chat to the coaches here for UNC. They're up to watch the game today. And the Williston team, I don't know what their rink looks like, but we have a short ceiling. That puck sent high and up into the rafters by Saquette. The Williston team does have their own play-by-play. I'm not sure they got it working here in the rink or not. I checked on them a while ago, and I'm not sure they were able to get plugged in. And if not, I hope you find a home here with us for the weekend. Jacks will send it. Nice centering pass and a good poke check by Saquette. Loose puck still in the Williston zone. Now it's chipped out, and NAU will regather. It comes in on the stick of Browning. He fans on the attempt, but a second effort puts it deep. And it's played there by Welticall. Puck comes out in front. That doesn't get through the defense. but it's still held by NAU. It's on the stick of Nolan. Now Saquette for the Tetons avoids a check, works the puck down the ice, no icing. As it's chipped forward, now here's a mini break here for NAU. Drop it back, and a shot whistled wide of the post. They had a man streaking down this near side, Miller. Or Kiefer, couldn't get him the puck. Tustin's in for the Jacks, makes a move, sends it in front, and a good defensive play by NAU at the last minute. The game starts to open up here with 2 minutes left in the period. Both teams streaking on either end. There's a hot puck off the glass, chipped forward, and worked into the zone by NAU Winkle, number 16, or Williston. Loose puck comes along the wall, and played by NAU. They catch Williston on a change, and a shot comes in, a glove save by Buttazzoni as he saw it all the way. A 1-0 lead here for the guest team. The home team is NAU, and the guest Williston on the scoreboard. That puck chipped that, but not out of the zone as NAU holds it in. They'll come over, play it along the wall, and a defensive play there by the Tetons. They send it straight away. Do the Jacks. Can't get a shot on net. 90 seconds left in the opening period. And the Lumberjacks send it in. It's taken, though, by the goaltenders. They put it right on net, and an errant pass gives it right back to NAU. On the delayed offsides, they have to give it back to the Tetons, though, and it's played there by Kuhn. Kuhn will send it up. Now it's sent across. Number 33. I'm going to have to go check on how to pronounce his name. My goodness. One minute remains here in the opening period. 1-0. Williston on top of the NAU Lumberjacks. Nice face-off in their own zone for NAU, and a nice outlet pass. Now they got a man streaking down the center of the ice. Look, shoots, and he whistles it a foot wide of the post. Nice breakout for NAU. That'll come across. It's chipped forward and right on the stick of a number 12. We don't have him in the lineup on our sheet either. Landsverk for the Tetons. Here he is again. He'll shoot off the post. Oh, a dandy shift for number 12, Landsverk. There's a skater losing an edge for NAU. He'll hop right back up in the play, and there's a shot off the side of the net. Puck comes out in front dangerously, and it went through a whole herd of NAU players, and the Tetons got another shot on net. 8 seconds left here in this opening period. And there's going to be a penalty to NAU. It's going to be a cross check, and to the box goes number 7, Tegan Harrington. So the Tetons nearly a full power play to start the second period. Only 8.2 seconds remaining here in the first period. Of the opening games for each of these two teams, NAU and Williston. Well, the horn will sound, and we'll take a break, come back with second period action after this intermission. All right, somehow I knew they were called the Ice Jacks. So I appreciate that. Shout out on the YouTube page there. She's coming back, Caroline. So our fill-in camera girl is on her way up here. As we get set for second period action. So the Ice Jacks short-handed here to start the second period on the cross-checking penalty. And here come the Tetons into the zone. Peel off near side. Tustin drops it to the point. Now he's got it back along the hash marks. He'll send it deep. And now they'll come back to Forrest. He'll skate straight away and want to shoot. That's up over the net as it was deflected and off the glass. Picked up by the Tetons again, but they give it away. And Nolan sends it down. Now Nolan, he gets a little chippy there as he and Williams battle right here at the Teton blue line. Still a minute left short-handed for NAU. And the Tetons will send it across. Williams has it. He's into the zone. Looking to drop it off. And the broken play with Forrest picking up a loose puck. Tetons wine, shoot, and score. Oh, that was tipped in front as Johnson let one fly. And it may have been tipped off an Ice Jack player. 2-0 Williston with the lead here in their opening game of the Beehive Classic. Tipped on the low shot, goes straight up in to the top corner of the net. That's a power play goal for the Tetons. NAU in a little bit of a hole here, down 2-0. Loose puck bounces across and Lomax will gather it up. He wants to gain the blue line and does. Now Lomax challenged late, and he got a sharp angle shot off, held at the point by Barrett. He's challenged, but he makes the play. The puck deep in the corner. Kraft, the heady player, the big guy, still charging after it. Loose puck sent across. And a good defensive play there by 33, Nikita Zerskas, and I didn't go find out how to say his name. But he denied the backdoor play there and keeps NAU off the board. They had an opening, and the defense shut it down. And a good defensive face-off win for the Tetons, but they can't clear the zone. They'll have a second chance, though, and this time it's worked out. With the angle, the Ice Jacks will gather it, and it's Langiel who has the puck. He's double-teamed. They take the puck away to the Tetons. They want it at the point, but they hold on, send it across, and that's just a dump into the corner. No shot. There's a nifty pass across, and again they miss the net. They try to send it in front from right along the red line, and it's tipped way out along the hash marks far side. Now picked up by NAU, and a good check there. Gosnell's going to work it out from the front of the crease, and the clearing pass misses. Picked up by Kuhn, and he sends one forward. Into the zone with speed come the Tetons. Drop it off, and a great defensive play there by the Ice Jacks. The Ice Jacks into the zone. They shoot one, looking to go on the misdirection. Cut it back, and they miss the net. There's an elbow by O'Con. No penalty coming as he puts one into the side of the head of number 14 for the Jacks. Kyle Lindstrom. Lindstrom holds it in, has help from a teammate. They rifle it behind Buttazzoni. It's picked up by Hoffman. Now the Tetons work it out of the zone, but they're double teamed. Oh, and a mishandle there by Pascal. And the Tetons get it deep. They try to work out of the corner. It's picked up by the NAU team. They send it across. And taken right back by the Tetons. 3-on-2 into the zone. And number 12, Thompson didn't see. Oh, wrong team. Number 12 didn't see he had the advantage and just put it into the corner. That's Thompson. For the Tetons now, it's Pascal with a head up. He's got room to skate. He's going to cut to the center of the ice. He's into the zone, 4 wide. They'll drop it off to the point. And the shot tipped by the defense. Picked up along the far hash marks, and it's taken away by the Tetons. They'll skate it forward on the stick of Johnson. His team's on a line change. He'll just put it right on net. And option to the goaltender. He says play on. Fanning on the clearing attempt, the NAU team. Now they send one across wide open. But it's in the skates of number 22, Saquette. He had an opening on that far side and couldn't tee it up. They're going to say the net came off. And that means a face-off inside the Ice Jack zone. Kraft misses high up over the net. The puck doesn't make it to the neutral zone. With some help from the team it does, and they'll send it across. It's picked up with speed. Comes the NAU team. Number 14, Lindstrom. He's had a long shift, and now he finalizes the change, but his team scores from the point through a screen. NAU gets on the board. I was watching Lindstrom make the line change. I took my eye off the puck, and NAU's on the board. And I think the goal scorer is going to be Browning. We'll wait for the official call, but I think Browning got it. Yep, Browning with the goal, and the Ice Jacks got to feel pretty good about that one. They didn't want to go down 3 goals to this Williston team. And it looks a lot better at 2-1. Forrest works it up to the captain wearing number 11 today. And his pass off the mark. Jester. Oh, Hill is number 11. For Williston. And he's a big dude. Browning looking for another one. That doesn't make it through the crowd of people in front. Held in, however, by Nolan for NAU. Johnson nearly had it stolen, made a good effort, and cleared the zone, but NAU takes it back. They're going to dump it in high and charge in on the forecheck. A little bit of a chop there by number 7. That's Tustin for NAU. NAU holds it in, shot through a screen, and it's kicked out by Buttazzoni. Here's Hill, the captain. The defense is back. And force Hill to spin away from the pressure. Hill just backhand it into the corner, head off on a line change. Picked up by the Tetons. There's a shot and a rebound and another save. And a good save by Brown. The defenseman, the puck squirted through right on that goal line, and he pitched it right back underneath his goaltender. Now that is some good training. Brown on the near side. Put his stick right on that red line, the goal line, and kept the puck out. Nice face-off win in your own zone for NAU. And skating with speed, number 9, Barrett. He's going to take it the length of the ice. He's into the corner, one hand on his stick and loses an edge. The ice usually pretty good here at the Eccles Ice Arena. But Barrett lost an edge there. Now he's back on the puck, spins around again, but this time has it poked off his stick. Jacks will drop it back, and the breakout pass again knocked down. But the Ice Jacks recover. They'll send one toward the net, stick to side by Buttazzoni. Zone cleared, and Brown feels some pressure. Makes the play to a teammate who rifles it into the zone. That's Shoup, who sends it deep. Buttazzoni's going to set it up for Hoffman with a head up. Hoffman looks, his pass knocked down. Now the Tetons will take it again. Number 9, Lincoln, with some speed there for the Ice Jacks. And he needs a line change. NAU has it. They'll look up. Some room to skate. They need to make a pass, and they do. It's on the mark, and the cross ice dump for the Ice Jacks. Strong play in the corner. On the defensive side, that's number 6. Well to call, but the puck stays inside the Williston zone. Deep in the corner, NAU wants to center. That's just chipped off, and Pascal hustles over, can't hold the zone, but he has help, and the puck stays inside that Williston zone. Backhanded forward on the stick of number 8. Wants to send it in front. He does. Loose puck. They scoop at it. Still a backhand. And that's wide of the net. Buttazzoni scrambling to make a play, but he's right back in position now. Kraft is there. There's a loose puck. Spinning shot. And the net's off the moorings. They're going to want a penalty there as Conley had a chance on the backhand. Instead, he decided to spin it around on a forehand shot. And he sent it wide of the net. I thought he was just going to take the one-timer. Tried to lift it on the backhand, but no. There's a shot through a screen. Loose puck picked up by NAU. They want to center. It comes to the high slot. Holding there, NAU, and again it doesn't get through a crowd. Loose puck still. Williston in danger. Now they clear it out 2-on-2. Here comes the Williston team. Hustling back on defense, NAU to nullify that little advantage. And now they've cleared the zone. No, they held it in, and chipping it was Gosnell. Brown sent it forward. There's an errant pass. They're going to say icing. Yes. Just enough to cross the line. The whistle says icing. And that means NAU won't be able to change here as we near the midway point of the game. 11 minutes still on the clock here in the second period. It's 2-1 Williston with the lead. Miller wins that one. Lincoln wants to send it toward the net. The puck will wrap around all the way to the near boards. They send another one in, just keeping the puck deep are the Tetons. Lincoln again has it and fans on his attempt. Loose puck in front. The defense is there for NAU. Mezek wants to send it in. It's on the back of the net. The Williston team thought it was in. It kind of looked like it, but no harm on the back of the net. That's chipped forward, hustling after it is number 13, Mahood. He'll have a chance, and he shoots it off the outside of the net, down in the Teton zone. Mahood still in the play as he knocks down Johnson, but Johnson is up on his skates. Sends it along the wall. They'll battle there. And Lane made it to the game. The old cameraman, my son. Welcome, buddy. How are you? Put on a headset and listen in. That puck all the way down. It'll be set up by Goss now. Looking for that home run pass along the Williston blue line, out of his reach. That'll be an icing. His gesture couldn't catch up with the puck. Howdy, buddy. How'd it go today? Nice. Happy to have you here.
Drivers kept me from getting here earlier, but.
What'd you say, bad drivers?
Yeah.
Utah drivers, they're the worst.
They are the worst.
That puck chipped out of the zone. 2-on-1 for NAU if they hurry. Hustling back, though, was Williams. And the puck loose in the neutral zone. NAU is going to pick it up again. It's going to be Bushy who has it. He's double-teamed. And picking it up there is Williams for the Williston team. Hill chased after it, but again, it's on the stick of Bushy. He sends it across in stride. Oh, and they nearly had a break. The NAU is Jester. Look for the puck. He plays a dandy play as he spins away from the pressure, sends it out in front, rebound, score! NAU pops it in on the rebound. They had the Williston team chasing the puck, and NAU ties it up with 9:27 on the clock left in the second period. Hey, thanks a ton. All right, we say goodbye to our helper there. Now we have Lane.
Yeah, I
On
gotta
the
get
camera?
the tripod adjusted.
Yeah,
She
get
has
things settled up, will you?
Changed a lot of
No,
my setup.
I monkeyed it.
You did?
Probably.
Yeah, like you got. By the way, it's really off balance.
Ah, you'll get it set up there for us. Just don't make anyone sick moving it around too much.
All right, I'm done.
Nice. Langiel plays it for NAU. Nifty pass off the boards. In stride is Winkle. Oh, and a beautiful check there by Barrett, who wipes him out and jars the puck free. A beautiful open ice check from Barrett. NAU will skate it forward and drop it off, and it's picked up by Miller. He looks at the net, but forced to the corner. Still on the puck is Miller. Tries to cut to the high slot, and he's double teamed. And Williston plays it there. A little short pass, that's what they needed, and they'll chip it forward. Off the stick of Saquette. It's picked up by Barrett, and we already know he has speed. He's around one man. Puck's loose in the corner, and Williston's going to take that one. As Thompson, number 12, played it there. Now it's Johnson. And finally, NAU able to clear the zone. Johnson again has the puck. Sends it straight up the center of the ice. It's tipped in. And Pasquale's going to pick it up for NAU. Lee's puck picked up by Williston in the zone. And a good shift from Landsberg. Now they're able to clear is NAU. They'll send it to the open man near side. He'll shoot and score! Oh, Buttazzoni in perfect position. He stayed his ground on the near post, and somehow the puck finds its way through. And NAU has taken the lead. Oh man, I have no clue how that got through. I think NAU number 10, Conley, was just trying to put it on net and hope for a rebound, and somehow the puck slides through. Probably between the, under the arm of Buttazzoni, who was in good position. Right along that post, and the advantage comes to NAU, and Pascal ridden hard to the wall on a fantastic check from number 23. That shoot. A little slow on the names here. My cards are a little bit off. But we'll work it out. The game coming up here at 7 o'clock features the host team, Utah State, and what was the undefeated team from University of Northern Colorado. They split a weekend of games last weekend in Williston, winning one and losing one, so they bring a 13-1 record to the Eccles Ice Center, and a fantastic check there from Pascal for NAU. Now a couple of players tangled up behind the net. They'll break away and play hockey as opposed to fight. The game getting a little chippy now as players from both teams coming together there a little bit. The Aggies at 11-4, or 12-4, I should say, with the win over UVU last weekend. And 13-1 for the University of Northern Colorado. Should be an interesting matchup here for the 7 o'clock game. For those of you that are Williston fans or NAU fans, you're more than welcome to stick around and watch that game. Buttazzoni's going to reach out, shot going wide. He wants a stoppage of play, though, and his teammates will make a line change. 3-2. NAU is taking the lead here. They were down 2-0. And they battled back this period to take the lead 3-2. There's a nice pass. They catch the player in stride. Into the zone, send it across. Oh, he had an opportunity, and he hits the net, or the post. Knocks the net off, and that's going to nullify the advantage. Some nifty passing there from Williston. As they spring a man loose right in front of the net. He ran out of real estate, got too close to Gosnell, and really didn't get a quality shot on nets. Brown will wrap it around the boards. Kraft is there to hold it in. Here comes NAU into the zone. Good defense by the Tetons. They're going to reverse it. Here's Hill, the captain, 2-on-1, sends it across. And mishandling on a bouncing puck was Johnson. Or number 15, Williams, I should say. As he received a good pass there from Hill. Behind the net, the Ice Jacks want to send it in front. And that's denied. Now it's Hill again. He takes a check, stays on the puck, works it forward. And Forrest can't play it deep. He does. And the Tetons will make a change. NAU skates it forward, plays it off the wall. They say it was tipped. Icing waved off. Now it's Johnson. And he'll drop it back where it's picked up by Kuhn. Now Winkle has it. He's challenged. And on the back check, stolen by NAU. Good defense there by Miller. But the Tetons gain the line. They're into the zone. That puck chipped high and through the slot area. Now behind the net. The Tetons, or the Ice Jacks, play it off the wall as Barblusian has it. He'll drift it up along and picked up by the Jacks in that far side, and that's chipped away by Buttazzoni. They play it behind the net off the stick of Barrett, who's had a good couple of shifts here in this period. Barrett takes a one-timer. That doesn't get through a crowd. They chip it behind the net. It's picked up by Conley, the goal scorer for NAU. Barrett wants the puck, and he's got it. And the good defensive play there is in the shooting lane was number 16, Winkle. NAU needs a clear, or Tetons do, I mean. Then they get one there as it comes outside the zone. I'm not sure why we have a whistle. Oh, they're going to call a penalty here against NAU. And if that's a too many men call, that's rancid. And that's what it's going to be. So NAU to the box is going to be a power play for Williston, and a big advantage there. They tried to clear it. It looks like it hit a player, an Ice Jack player, right in front of the bench. I didn't think he made a motion to play it. They say he stuck out his leg and kicked it. And that put too many men on the ice and resulted in a penalty, apparently. I disagree, but what do I know? Hill, the captain, wins the faceoff with some help from Lincoln. Now they have the power play set up. It's Forrest. Now Lincoln, top of the circle, looking to send it across and scooping it high. And way up into the mesh behind the net was Hoffman. Looks like he took a big snow shovel and just scooped it. 10 feet high. Tustin this time. And he'll lose it, and Williston's going to give up the power plays. The captain's going to take one here on the cross check. The Tetons touch up, and here comes Hill. And that is an easy call as Hill put the cross check into the ice jack player. And power play over. Well, our first opportunity to see both, or see a 4-on-4 skating situation here in this game. Let's see how that turns out. It's 3-2 right now. NAU with the lead. And 3:46 remaining in the second period. So the referee trying to adjust players here. They want Forrest off and Tustin on. And then they're going to throw Tustin out of the circle. What a fiasco. Now they change it around and Hoffman's going to take the draw, the defenseman. And that doesn't turn out well for the Tetons as NAU now have the puck and they're inside the Teton zone. That's spun around by Jester behind the net and played by Thompson. Or Harrington, sorry. Harrington again, he can't play it off the wall. It's picked up by Hoffman. He's into the zone. Peels off near point, sends a puck in, and oh, that was a nifty looking play. It would have been a late developing 2-on-1 for the Tetons, but instead, here come the Ice Jacks. They're 2-on-1, send it in front. And Jester couldn't get a tip on it. Now it comes back. He'll send it across. Jester again, and blocked away by Buttazzoni. Ice Jacks again. Slap shot. Buttazzoni sees it all the way. Now right along that blue line again. This time it's picked up by number 14. That's going to be Lindstrom for the Ice Jacks. Lindstrom sends it out right in front, and Buttazzoni makes another good save. A good shift by Tustin there for NAU 4-on-4. Still 20 seconds left in the penalty to NAU. So we skate 4-on-4 for another 20 seconds. There's the shot blocker down as it was sent through a screen by Miller. Tetons will counter as they skate it into the zone. Side of the net, forced behind. Gosnell sends it out in front. The blocker saved Gosnell. Oh, we've got another whistle. I think the post is off again. Nikita Zerskas, number 33, was not on my list from the Arizona trip, but he's on today and had some quality minutes. He's a big dude as well, and he plays good hockey for sure. Lincoln will draw for the Tetons. They're going to move the faceoff from the neutral zone down into the Ice Jacks zone. Still skating 4-on-4 for another second. And the penalized Ice Jack player is on the ice. So abbreviated penalty for only 10 seconds. And then Hill's out of the box. Puck loose in the Teton zone, behind the net. They want to work it out in front. They come to the hash marks. Now they'll send it straight away. Snapshot. And that doesn't get through a crowd. Here's another one that doesn't get through the defense as Kuhn was there. On a knee. And took a big slap shot to the arm. No harm. He's got plenty of gear on.
So what's up with the scoreboard?
I don't know, pal. We only have one scoreboard on today, so I don't know.
The good one is off.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to say anything. You know me, always trying to have a positive attitude. If it's not the internet or the software to run the live stream, it's going to be the sign here at the rink. That shot knocked down. but it's still gathered by NAU. They send it in front. Little tip. Oh, and that's a crafty play. As Thompson made a deflection on a slow rolling puck. Good save by Buttazzoni as he kicked it with that big right pad. Only a minute and a half left, second period. And the puck loose here in the neutral zone. Played to his own defense, but into his own zone, and that's an advantage. Williston takes over. It's going to say a hand pass. That's the referee looking right at the play. Blows it down. It'll be interesting to see how the game between Williston and Utah State turns out. Utah State with a victory over Williston down in Arizona a couple weeks ago, but they had a short bench, and they got a mountain of players over there right now. Wonder if that'll make a difference when they play the host team coming up. When is that game, Lane? Tomorrow? The Williston?
I'm not sure, actually.
I'm not sure.
I thought it was Saturday. I thought it was UNC and then NAU, but I'm probably wrong.
Check and see. Forrest is going to knock that shot down. Comes to Brown at the point. He'll send it across the blue line and snap toward the net. Save Buttazzoni, and he'll cover the rebound and hold for a whistle. Yeah, what do we know? We're just the broadcast guys. We don't know the schedule. We just kind of show up. Lincoln makes a play along the wall, then absorbs a big check. Is coming over was Johnson. NAU has it in the neutral zone. It's poke checked away and played by Kuhn. They say it was tipped. They're going to wave off the icing as NAU in their own zone. On the puck is Conley. Oh, and a huge hip check by Kuhn as he upends Conley and sends him bouncing on his head in the neutral zone. Wow. What a check there by Kuhn as he got a hip into Conley. But he hopped right back up, no injury. We'll take a break for second intermission and be back with third period action. It's 3-2. NAU on top of Williston. We're set here for third period action. From the Eccles Ice Arena, it is NAU and Williston. 3-2 NAU has the lead to start this final period. And they have the puck inside the Williston zone. Shot and a save, Buttazzoni. And a good one there as he kicks it out. Comes to the point, NAU drift it toward the net again, looking for a deflection. And the puck sits in that far corner, played by NAU still. Has some early pressure, now Williston clears. But it's right back on the stick of NAU. Now the captain, Hill, has it. He'll send it softly forward. On the stick of a teammate who chips it deep. The Williston team, the Tetons, will make a line change. Tustin works around the defense of Babluzian, and that puck will end up all the way down on the stick of Gosnell. NAU chops it forward. Now they're into the zone. Shot, kick save, rebound cleared out by the Tetons. Now in front. They chip the puck down. It's loose. Shot, saved by Buttazzoni. They send it back out in front. And now the Tetons will be able to clear. Sauquette sends it forward. He's still tied up with a player here. Now they'll break away and send it up, puck up to the neutral zone. Picked up in stride. Here come the Ice Jacks, and a good defensive play there by Hoffman as he chipped it off the forward stick. With speed, NAU sends it right up to the blue line. A big check by Mezic. He forced the player to take a little bit of punishment there to play. Bouncing puck ends up behind the net, picked up by the Tetons. They send it to the high slot, and that's sent toward the net by Johnson. But kicked softly to the corner, now down the ice. Couple of chances for both teams here to start the second period. That puck's chipped deep. They're going to say icing. He was on this side of the center line. And a good shift again by Nikita Zursky, 33. For the Tetons. He'll stay on. And if you can't tell, I like that guy. He plays good hockey. Johnson chops at the puck. It's going to end up in the Williston bench. And hey, one of the players can take home a souvenir. So a miscue on the faceoff. They'll reset. In the Teton zone, it's Landsberg. The draw for the Tetons. He wins it. And it's on the stick of Kuhn. On the backhand, sends it up along the near wall. It's picked up and played forward by Landsberg. His pass into the skates of an NAU player. Kuhn helps, and Landsberg will backpedal now as NAU chips it deep. Behind Buttazzoni, upended. It is an NAU player, and that means Landsberg has a chance to play it. It comes loose, though, in the neutral zone and sent right back in to the Williston zone. Played by Johnson. He'll send it over. And it's played into the zone by Lensmeyer, and he has it chopped off his stick. Stays in the zone, though, as Landsberg chases after it. Now Lensmeyer again along the wall. NAU tries to clear, and they will, but it's picked up again by Landsberg. Oh, he gives it away, and one-on-one into the zone come the NAU Ice Jacks. One player there tried to dance around Johnson. That's not going to happen. This is a crafty play there from Tustin. Or I mean Harrington for NAU. Puck's loose in front, and NAU shoots and a save. And another one by Buttazzoni. He got two as he kicked the puck out right on the stick of the original shooter, and he put another one on net. That'll come to the point for NAU, and they want to skate it in. And strong on it is Forrest. That puck will drop right in front of Hill. He miscues, and he'll have to have some help from Kuhn. Kuhn this time, he will clear the zone. That might be too much. And it is an icing. So the Tetons will be looking for a line change here. They weren't able to change on that play. And NAU's going to hold it in. It's Shoup who charges for it. And then he'll head to the front of the net. Now behind the net, Shoup will pick it up. He'll have some help from Thompson as both players behind the net. They want to work it out in front. They do, and that shot's deflected off the stick of Thompson. It's loose along the far wall, or the near wall. As Tio Viola played it, but it's to the neutral zone. NAU defensemen play catch, and now the teams change. And they're going to say offsides. As both teams made changes, a little confusion. Ends up in an offsides whistle, a neutral zone faceoff coming up. Nolan for NAU able to send it deep. Hoffman is there for the Tetons. He overskates, has some help, and it's worked up along the far side. Chipped hard off the glass and down. Charging forward is the NAU player, number 18. And I don't have a name there. But NAU is playing good in the shooting lanes, not much getting on net from the Teton shooters here the last couple of shifts. That puck's picked up by Brown. He wants to shoot, and he will, and a save. Buttazzoni saw it all the way as Hoffman gave him the view. Buttazzoni makes the save. Hoffman controls it behind his own net, then has it poked off his stick. Forrest is there to help, and Hoffman and Kraft both in the corner. NAU, though, comes away with the puck, and Hoffman on the second and third effort. Can't clear the zone. Oh, and they give it away on the overskate. Bouncing puck. Shot save, Buttazzoni. And Kraft is going to look at it now with the head up, throws a pass across, and it's a strike. Here comes the captain. It's Heel. Shields the puck with his body. Looks behind the net, out in front. Sent a pass for Kraft, it's behind him, but Johnson will settle it for the Tetons. Kraft is going to backhand it in there. Linesman says they're onside. Send it out in front for a one-timer. Missing the net is Johnson. It's Forrest who has it in the corner, and he scores. He just threw one toward the net. And 24 Forrest is going to be credited with the goal. A sharp angle shot from along the wall. He's about 5 feet off that red line. And the puck ends up in the net. They're going to say 11. With the tip, that's Hill, and that is an incredible tip. If Hill got a stick on the shot coming in from Forrest. Either way, we're looking at a tie hockey game with 13:40 showing on the clock. They are going to give that to 11 Hill. On a beautiful tip. Lincoln's going to lift the leg and crack one toward the net. He catches the glass as it's too high. NAU wants to break out, and they do. Good defense there by Kuhn as he forces the action and the giveaway. Zerskus now will settle a bouncing puck. Kicks it to his stick. It's onside, but he loses the puck. Johnson's going to hold it in. Has Zerskus in front of the net. Sends it across. They wait. Oh, and they're going to say the net knocked off the moorings. That's A penalty, maybe? No. And Hill's over chatting with the ref. He wants something because NAU with a definite advantage, or Williston with a definite advantage. And the NAU player crashes into the net. Then Hill just shakes his hand. The referee will have none of it. Says play on. I think he had a good case. Tustin has it behind Gosnell. Has some players in front. Tries to chip it in. It's knocked behind the net. Good defense by NAU. Tustin again throws his shoulder. The puck will come to Welticall. And Kraft plays it along in the corner. They're going to say played with a high stick. And the ref will blow the whistle. And the result is a face-off. I'm used to looking at the monitor down here and not have to turn and look anymore. I've grown accustomed to just looking at it.
Yeah. Well, they need to get in here and fix it.
Yeah. Face-off win to the Tetons, but NAU stays strong on it. They're able to clear the zone. That'll be picked up by Kraft in his own zone. He'll use the net, shield the puck. Send it up on a hot pass. It's regathered. Now it's Saquet into the zone. Fakes a shot. He just goes with a cross-ice dump instead. Barrett has it for NAU. Now here come the Ice Jacks. 3-on-2 if they hurry. They'll skate it into the zone. Send it in front. And a shot. Knocked down to the defense. Good play there by Tustin, as he had a perfect defensive position. Top of the circle. Now they send it. The shot comes in. Buttazzoni saw it all the way and makes the save. They're looking for a tip in front. It's with good position. Was Shoup in front of the net and just couldn't get a stick on it. Usually these players they'll get a stick on it from there where they have a good view of the shot. Shoup just missed. Lomax the face-off win. Pascal holds it in. Takes a bump from Lensmeyer, but NAU stays on it. Side of the net. Shoots. Save Buttazzoni as he kicks it to the corner. Oh, big one there to keep the Tetons in the game. They send it back out in front. Nifty pass. Comes to the high slot and a break for the Tetons. No, they can't catch up to the puck as Pascal played it. Oh, then he gave it away. Lucky for Pascal as the Tetons couldn't settle the rolling puck. A nifty deep offensive play there as into the zone comes Lomax. Oh, and he avoids a big check. And good thing he did. He had his life on the line. Behind the net, the puck to behind Buttazzoni. The Jacks now with a little bit of sustained pressure here the last minute. And now the Tetons will send it down. Lex Meyer tipped it, so they say no ice. And a battle ensues in the corner. NAU will win that as Pascal has it. And a little bit of backpedaling to the wall. Then Lomax takes a big check. That's what he gets for the fancy skating, as Alcon put a shoulder into him. Brown now in deep for the Ice Jacks. They'll send it in front on the centering pass on a one-timer off the stick of Mahood. The puck will flutter to the corner, and Mahood's going to hustle over. Try to dig it free. Kraft is there, has the puck tied up, and eventually they kick it forward. Now in the high slot, shot comes in. It's blockered away by Buttazzoni, who's keeping his team in the game. Backpedaling is Nolan. Sends it up along the wall, and Miller tries to settle a bouncing puck. Nolan again. There's a penalty. That's a check from behind from the captain Hill, but no whistle coming from the official. Dangerous play there as Hill put Nolan into the wall. Little chip shot in on Gosnell, and he's sharp and makes a save there. Hold for a whistle. Puck's loose in the NAU zone. That's played with a glove by Lincoln. And then it's gloved out of the air by Gosnell. Face off in the Ice Jack zone. It's Johnson, number 10 for the Tetons, and that's sticked aside by Gosnell, but it's out of play. NAU wants it out of their zone, and they get it to the neutral zone, but no further. Chip back in to the NAU zone as Lincoln rifles it in. Little miscue by NAU, and that means it's held in again. Now they cleared the zone. It's on the stick of 27 Bushy, and there's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a hook. And if you're a Williston fan with 9:02 left in a tie game, Lincoln's going to go to the box on the hook. It's not what you're looking for. There's NAU now a chance on the power play with Lincoln in the box. That puck held in at the point, and Hill chops it down. Now the Tetons will clear, the Ice Jacks will regather. The back pedal all the way into their own zone. Now with speed, here they come. 3-on-2 into the zone. Peel wide is Kiefer. Kiefer puts on the brakes in the corner, sends it to the far hash marks, and now the Ice Jacks have that power play set up. Right along the blue line they work. Now top of the circle, send it along the red line, and that's played nicely by the defense of the Tetons. They work behind the net with the Ice Jacks. Loose puck comes in front, and Buttazzoni's going to cover for the whistle. Jacks are going to hold that one in as they win that faceoff. Then it gets through. Nolan, he'll have to retreat. And they only have a minute left. And the penalty to Lincoln. That comes to Brown. He'll send it off the wall to Jester. And taking it away is Johnson, and clearing the zone is Forrest. Nolan will pick it up. Give it to Brown. Now Nolan. Right along the blue line. Brown's going to have to hustle. And the puck ends up right in on Gosnell. Looking for a short-handed goal there with some good speed. It was number 16, Winkle. Now NAU into the zone. They try to get around Johnson. They're behind the net. Johnson stays with his man. Now the captain Hill will play it, and Johnson can't clear. NAU still has it, and the extra effort, Johnson. Good penalty clear there as he works the puck all the way to the red line. Lincoln's out of the box. And a little mini break there, and Hill sends it toward the net. Chip by the defense, harmlessly to the corner. The Tetons have it there, but triple teamed. Was Kuhn, and into the zone is the puck in the NAU team. Stopped just this side of the net. They looked like he was going to wrap it around, then stopped and tried to come out in front. It's Forrest who is offside. No, he wants the onside call. But the linesman says no. 6.5 minutes left in the opening game of the Beehive Classic for each of these two teams. And they're tied at 3. The opening game of the Classic earlier between CU and Montana State. CU with a 9-1 victory. In that opening game. The Aggies are coming up next at 7 o'clock. Feel free to stick around. That'll be a good game as UNC is the opponent for the host team, the Aggies. Only one loss on the season for the team from Greeley, Colorado. Well, Takal's going to poke it off the stick, but NAU regathers. They're in the zone, shoot, and save. An easy one for Buttazzoni. And he wants a whistle. Both teams will change. And it's the Tustin line. With the face-off in their own zone. They give it to Kraft. Now Weltikal on it. Hustling is Tustin. The puck's loose in front and cleared out. The last moment by Kraft. He picked the puck off the goal line. That's the second time the Williston team has done that in the game. Winkle is on. He'll battle for the puck in that far corner. But the Ice Jacks have it. They play it off the back of the net twice. And now Kraft has the puck. He wants to skate forward. He's tied up but makes the play. Sent into the zone by Winkle. Hustling after it is Tustin. Tustin has the puck behind the net, but it's worked away by the Ice Jacks. They want to send it across and do. It's on the stick. The Ice Jack player, but his team is making a change. He should have got it deep and doesn't. Oh, but given away by the Tetons. They'll regather. It's Tustin behind the net. And Hoffman, the defensive pairing, on now with Johnson. Johnson, now Hoffman. Sent up and chipped in. Hustling over for NAU is going to be Langiel. Puck's loose in front of the net, and it's chipped off by Gosnell all the way to the neutral zone. Ice Jacks are offside. They have to wait on the delay. That means Hoffman with a chance. He's bodied up along the wall by Barrett. Still into the zone. And now it's taken out of their own zone by the Ice Jacks. They'll skate it to the blue line. They're onside, but the Tetons will take it away. Johnson kicks it down. And a bouncing puck right now. Nobody with control. Hoffman behind his own net. Challenge there by Mahood. Reverses direction. And it's picked up by Johnson. He's double teamed, but makes the play to Williams. Williams has a man, it's Forrest. Instead he comes to Hill. Hill and Forrest into the zone. Forrest to the front of the net. Hill gives him the puck. But no harm as the sharp angle shot comes from Forrest. And NAU is going to take it, send it in. No line change. It'll be picked up by Weltikal, and the official's going to make a call here. He's going to call a slashing. That's going to go against the captain, Hill, as he took a big tomahawk chop and hacked the stick out of the NAU player. They first indicated a slash, but they're going to give him the interference with the official call. Dangerous for the Tetons. 3:53 on the clock. And NAU with the power play. They mishandle. That'll come to the neutral zone. They'll need to reset. It's Nolan. Sending it to Thompson. They chip it into the zone, but comes right back to the neutral zone. It's Forrest. Forrest and Winkle now. Short-handed. Forrest still has the puck. Backhand scores! A short-handed goal! By Forrest. And not what you wanted to see there if you're an NAU fan. So Hill jumps up. He's standing on the dasher boards, shaking the glass like a caged animal. He was so excited. And the referee has to come over and settle him down.
The referee was laughing about it, though.
He's shaking the glass like a caged gorilla.
I don't know how he got up there with just
I
his
don't
skates
either.
on,
He's standing on his skates up on that dasher board. There's only about 2 inches to stand on. So NAU in a hole with 3 minutes left in the game. We'll keep an eye here. Still plenty of time. They won't pull the tender yet, but we'll keep an eye on the action here as there's a battle for the puck in the corner. Slashing away at it is Thompson. Or Harrington, still loose. The referee says play on as they're triple teamed in the corner. Now the puck comes free. NAU skates it forward and killed off about 20 seconds of time there with a battle for the puck in their own zone. NAU now pressured high up top. Puck's loose side of the net. They can't poke it in. That's a great save by Buttazzoni. Followed the puck all the way across from right to left. Now it's kicked out of the zone. And hustling forward is Lincoln. And he'll just give the puck up. Is still shorthanded. Are the Tetons. NAU needs a goal. They're down 1, 4-3. Behind the net, it's Jester. Wants to send it out in front. Instead, he gets the pass back. It's Jester again. This time he sends it to the high slot. That's deflected. It's off the skates of Forrest and down the ice. Gosnell sets it up. We're at the 2-minute mark left in the game. Played forward to Bushy, and he miscues, and it'll come to Forrest. Hill gives him the puck, and Forrest sends it in on the cross-ice dump. Wholesale change for the Tetons. Minute 40 now. We'll start watching the tender for the Ice Jacks. It's Miller. And he's pressured and then double teamed. NAU's going to hold it in. It's going to be Nolan at the point. He'll send it into the corner. Challenge there are the Ice Jacks. That puck still held. Bushy's going to chip it forward. And along the hash marks, they still wait. Looking for a cross-ice pass. It comes to Brown. He dumps it to Bushy behind the net. It's picked up by Jester. Tustin plays good defense. Rides his man off the puck, does Tustin. And that's going to be Conley who sends it down. It is an empty net. Brown's going to hustle and pick it up. Just under a minute to play in the game. The Ice Jacks with an empty net. 45 seconds. Williston, a 1-goal lead. They play it off the wall. It's picked up at the blue line by the Ice Jacks. The puck rides the dasher boards. Picked up there by Mahood. Mahood centers. Player upended. No penalty. And Forrest looks for the empty net. He's wide. Now a couple of teams tussle as Forrest takes a shot to the head as the Ice Jacks player throws a left hand. That's Mahood who throws a left hook. And he'll be sent off the ice, and his afternoon is over. Of course, the rest of the team will be done in 27 seconds, but Forrest is going to end up in the penalty box. And the Ice Jacks lobby for a power play. I don't think they'll get it, but they are going to skate 4 skaters to each side. So NAU calls a timeout here with 27 seconds left in this opening contest for each of these two teams. So it is 4-on-4 skating. And Gosnell back in his net, looks at the bench, he heads that direction. Into the zone, NAU has the puck. It's on Conley's stick. He wraps it around behind the cage. Putting on the brakes is Barrett. Barrett wants to dance out in front. He's denied as the puck poked off his stick, but his teammate still holds and whips one toward the net. And with 7 seconds left, Badazzoni's going to make a save. Desperation here for NAU. As they're down a goal and only 7 seconds left. Faceoff, however, is in the Teton zone. They need a faceoff win and a quick shot. They get it, but the puck comes to the neutral zone. Now a couple of players come together. It's going to be Williams. And he gets a little tied up with Conley as those two teams. Now Kraft wants to crack a guy from behind. And Kraft taunting the NAU bench. That's twice now Williston has beat NAU 2 weeks ago in Prescott. And then they come away with a victory here in the Beehive Classic from Logan, Utah. So again, the next game coming up is Utah State versus University of Northern Colorado. Should be a good game, a well-anticipated match between those two teams as they have yet to meet on the season. So Williston with a 4-3 victory in the 4 o'clock game here on Thursday afternoon. For my son and our other helper on the camera and my daughter Caroline running the software, I'm Steve Coleman. We'll be right back on with the Aggie game. Good night, everyone.